Mega Masters, March 2024, round 1. Let's get this one counted down. Lavender bracket, Tommy versus Mark. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I've done the music a tiny bit. I've turned it down a bit. Alright. Alright, we're underway. Tommy has gotten a better camera. I believe he got a better camera after Mega Masters. And Mark, I guess, at the expense of Tommy's improved camera, Mark has gotten a worse camera. But yes, Tommy with the rolling, Mark with the dash, if you can see, kind of. You can't really see, because the camera quality is horrible, but you're gonna have to just deal with that. But yes, early doors. Mark in the lead. Paga's bear. Mark has a glove on one hand. Roll switch? No, just sometimes when you play dash, the D-pad just is very, you know, it's quite rough on the hands. So I believe Mark just uses it for comfort. Yeah. Just like Mark Buko, Yanni, Harry Hong, they all wear gloves. But they don't roll. Partly because of the fact that they're old as hell, and old people don't tend to roll. But yeah, Mark is a dash player. Same graphic glitch on the right side as Maroon Bracket. Oh yeah, that is true. Maybe it's just a problem with the browser source then. You're right, I just noticed that actually. That's strange. Oh, but Mark is getting into a little bit of trouble here, and Mark! Oh my god, and Mark gets the long bar for the Tetris. 259, but he's gonna top out at 259 top out for Mark. And Tommy at 268 is good for game number 1. GG. Unfortunate opener there. Giving Tommy a chance, obviously. Now, the real question is, do you guys want to go top to bottom or bottom to top for the dots, not the hearts? So, game number 2. Let's hope it's a longer one this time. Or not. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We got a couple of follows that I completely missed. Just Wobert following Monthly Tetris 5 minutes ago. And Amy the Best. Also, thank you for the follow 5 minutes ago. Appreciate it. Wait, do I have alerts on? Yes? Yes, I think so. And I just missed that alert. There's no sound on the alerts, I think. Whoops. It said something. I don't know what it said, though. You don't have to read out followers, do you? I don't know, do I? Do I not? I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done this. Tsugi, no thank you for the follow. The re-follow, probably. Alright, we're underway. 69,000 with a Tetris for Tommy, 92,000. 68 for Mark. 69 now for Mark. Hey now. Alright. Mark, Tetris, 94,000. Tommy at 115. So... you're saving up your thank you for 5 years. Well, you can wait another 5 years for a thank you. 117.040 for both players at 24 lines, so at the exact same pace. I think it's tied for score, tied for lines, tied for colour of their shirt, kind of. Tommy's a bit lighter blue, but... They have the same haircut almost. They're both wearing glasses. They're practically the same person. Tetris and Mark 163. The guy on the right is in the witness protection program. What? How are people getting over 6 Tetrises with no burn so often now? It's just the evolution of stacking. People get closer and closer to perfection every single day. Alright, Tommy with a hole in the stack and a bit of weight on that, so it's going to be a few burns. At least 3. Or he can just set up for a dirty Tetris, but he decides not to. Or maybe he just slipped a bit there. Tetris and Mark is going to allow Mark to go into the lead. 218 to 201. So this is going to be Mark's moment to take the lead, especially in level 18, because level 18 is, you know, where you have more movement ability. More places to place the pieces on level 18 than the faster levels, especially for DAS. Another Tetris from Mark, 288. Tommy, 247. Both Tommy made the Mega Masters finals last year in a pretty historic match against Alec T. Unfortunately getting reverse swept, but put up some stellar matches. The double 1.6s in the final from Tommy, game 4 and 5. Back-to-back rollover and lost both. So Tommy looking to go one step further this year. But it is likely, I believe he's in the top half of the bracket, where he will inevitably have to face Alex T at some point if he were to advance. Actually, I should check the bracket. The 340 for Tommy, long by dependency, and takes Tetris first, then fills it in. 363 to 382 for Mark, so Mark maintaining about a Tetris lead at the same line count. Yeah, so Tommy is on the same side of the bracket as Alex T, so it can't be a finals matchup this year, but it could very well be a semi-final matchup. And actually, it would be a quarter-final matchup, I believe. Yeah, a top 8 match, Alex versus Tommy. Reminder that there is a Matcherino if you're on Twitch, ! Matcherino if you want to contribute to the prize pool. We're currently at $11,000. And we want to try and beat last year's prize pool of $17,000. So if you want to help contribute on Twitch, ! Matcherino, on YouTube, the link is in the description. So make sure you head over there if you want to help support the players and keep them coming back to play in our annual event. Yeah, Alex T and Tommy would be round of 8 if it happened. Yeah, the bracket, I don't know why it still says February. Someone needs to update that, but it's not going to be me. And Tommy's actually taking the lead now, 549 to 508, so Mark has lost the level 18 advantage. It's correct, just with the February title. Well, I don't know. Something's wrong. Something's probably going wrong. Alright, one Tetris away into level 19 for Tommy, not the great. Tommy, Nestress Gamer. Tommy, very good player. Mark gonna enter with one more Tetris at 556 currently. Tommy transitions 574, opens up the well, ready for a Tetris. And bangs down a Tetris there, 601 for Tommy. Mark transitions 580. So we're off and running on 19 speeds. Mark does have a DAS 1.3 score. So definitely a scary opponent. One of the best in the world with DAS. Arguably the best. Tommy looking for a square. Gets the square for that double to open up the well. Some issues with parity, but this isn't looking too bad. Nice Z-burn there on that right side. And gets a Tetris 684 for Tommy. Mark, a nice skim there on the left side with that L piece and gets the Tetris 629 to Tommy's 711. So Tommy trying to pile on the points. Decides to just go for that triple in the center as Mark gets a Tetris, so it's going to claw some of that deficit back. Mark maintaining that double well. Skims to get Tetris ready. And gets the bar for the Tetris 685 to Tommy's 749. There's another Tetris for Tommy, 778. Mark opens up the well on that right side. A poor square. Very poorly timed square and a misdrop there. That J doesn't burn anything, and this might be problematic for Mark, and he might top out here. It looks like that's going to be it for Mark. 689 and Tommy at 811 is good for game number 2. GG. Anyone know how old Mark is? I'm not sure, but I think probably mid-20s. We have a ready from Tommy, we have a ready from Mark. So let's get this one counted down. Game number 3, Tommy on match point, Mark playing for his tournament life in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. One thing I should also be checking is if they actually have the same pieces, which they do. So that's all good. And we've diverged after 2 pieces, 3 pieces. Well, Tommy Roller, very formidable opponent. I feel like he slept on a lot. People don't really talk about Tommy as being one of the best players in the world, but he is so consistent. He made Mega Masters Finals for a reason. He won the Masters event for a reason. He is a top player. Many accolades. And Mark, 4th place at the most recent CT Dash Championship. That happened in Cologne, Germany in September. Does that make Mark the oldest player in Mega Masters? No. The oldest player in Mega Masters, if I'm right, is a player called G's 007BD. He is like 40, 30 seed or something. And I believe he's 37. I don't think he played yet. Did he? So yeah, 37 is the oldest player in Mega Masters. And then it might be me, which is very... No, Sharky's older than me by 1 day. He is 23. And I'm 1 day younger than Sharky. Me being DanV, if you didn't figure that one out already. Tommy has tap 1 before. I don't know if he's swamped tap 1 before, actually. You still remember Tommy saving a match with the Tetris on 29 before rolling existed? Yes. Tommy versus Tristop in the Masters event finals back in like 2021. And Tommy hit a 6 right on 29 with tap to save himself. This is a very interesting stack for both players. Mark with a huge long bar dependency buried there, but he's going to get the long bar. Oh, and Tommy! This is dangerous. Tommy might top out, you know. If Tommy doesn't get a long bar, Tommy tops out! 147! And Mark is going to salvage game number 3. And it's now 2-1. That came out of nowhere. I was not expecting that. But Mark on his way to a reverse sweep over the 9 seed, maybe. We'll see. We have 2 readies from both players. So game number 4. Let's get it counted down in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Okay, we're currently at $11,010 in the prize pool. So if you want to help contribute to the players and our Mega Masters Championship, exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat if you want to help out, and then the link is in the description if you're on YouTube. So make sure you head over there and help the homies out. We need a repeat of yesterday. What happened yesterday? Hamhan Strom. I read that completely wrong, I think, but it was. 47,000 for Tommy, 50,000 for Mark. So Mark, taking a game off of Tommy after that early top out. I believe that's the first early top out from Tommy we've seen in over a year, if I'm not mistaken. Tommy usually very consistent. But then we've seen top players top out early. Fractal in his bracket topped out early on 18, ruining his stats for the year. And also, you know, Alex T topped out early in Classic Tetris League the other night. So everybody is prone to an early top out every once in a while. I believe now it's only Gerald Freeman standing at a 100% transition rate into level 29. Everyone else has topped out early at least one time this year. And we're only 3 months in, so I'm sure Gerald will probably top out eventually. Or maybe he'll prove me wrong and will not top out. What instead of Maturino, they had a Macaroni? Yes. Alright, 172 for Tommy, 154 for Mark. When am I going to go back after the belt? I will get that belt back. One way or another. Somalian got up. Am I allowed to spoil results? Somalian losing is not an upset, though. Just kidding, I love Somalian. But he did have a miracle qualifier to make it as 8th seed. I don't think anyone would have picked Somalian to be the 8th seed before this tournament started. But he basically PB'd 3 times in a row in his qualifier, which is absolutely insane. So props to Somalian. He is he's a good player, very, very good player. And one day he'll be a Masters event winner, I believe. But this isn't about Somalian, this is about Tommy, NTG, and Mark Migas. 286 for Tommy, 247 for Mark. What was the cutoff for this top 64? So this year we didn't do no max out left behind, so we just did your standard average of 3 in 90 minutes. The cutout was a max out average of 3. So every single player that got a max out average of 3 actually ended up making the tournament after all the withdrawals and stuff like that. Yeah, so average of 3, 90 minutes. The lowest seed in this tournament was a max out. Max out average of 3 to get into this tournament. So it just goes to show nowadays every single person is capable of a max out. In fact, the 32nd seed in this tournament, Tristop, had a 1.2 average of 3. So not only are you going to see max outs in round 1, you're going to be seeing 1.2s in round 1, 1.3s even. And I believe we've already seen those kind of scores in round 1 in the previous brackets, so everybody in this tournament is capable of scoring high. And that's what we want to see in the biggest online championship in Classic Tetris. Is Vandy capable of a max out? Yes. I believe Vandy is capable of maxing out the game. How did Mark take a game? Tommy early topped out. Qualifiers made some weird seeding this year. Yeah, I think it was pretty... There weren't many people that had bad qualifiers, but I think the mentality going into qualifying for Mega Masters is that the top players, they know they're going to make it in no matter what, so they can, you know, take qualifying a bit more easier and could get some lower qual scores and still make it in the bracket, which is what's happened to like Dog and Miles. And Dog was probably still the favourite to win his bracket. Miles not so much, you know, Miles has a tough bracket. Huff and Hydrant dude in that same bracket. That'll be an exciting one, and I will also be taking that one as well, so we'll see what happens over there. 500,000 with a dirty Tetris for Tommy, 523, 467 for Mark. Alright, Elle looks like she's back up and running, so hopefully after this set we will be able to see Neco versus Elle. We don't want to do another reschedule because that would be painful. 1.2 call and still gets an easy bracket. The disrespect to Somalian. Right, 576 for Tommy. We're approaching level 19, which is where the game really begins. 514 for Mark, so not a bad game from Mark either. 599 here for Tommy, looking for that 600k. We'll get it exactly 600k. Oh no, 600,060 points there for Tommy at level 19 transition. Missing the TP to the left hand side, but gets the Tetris and the long bar over to the left after bringing the stack down. Mark at 562 the transition, so only back by about a Tetris and a half maybe. But this board isn't looking too good. But Mark, going to try and bring this down. That long bar's going to help clear out that single. Looking for a J piece. Dog saying, I get 10th seed and CWC and play Dangler in top 8. Dog throwing shade at Dangler, that is crazy. Alright, 664 for Tommy, 575 for Mark. Tetris for Mark, 604. Yeah, Dog throwing strays at Dangler. The disrespect, the toxicity is beautiful. I'm here all for it. People are too nice in Tetris. We need some characters like Quaid. Right, another Tetris setup there from Mark. 659 close. Actually, the gap hasn't really widened for the roller here. 703 for Tommy. Tetris from Mark. 687. So actually, within a Tetris now before Tommy knocked down that Tetris to go to 732 into level 23. Tetris there for Mark, 719, only 15,000 points behind Tommy. Mark looking for an L piece. There's the L for Mark. Looking to not take an L in this set. And there's another Tetris for Mark, 752. Tommy with a little bit of digging to do. Had to cover the well with that square piece. There's split double there. Opening up the well with that S piece, gets the J over to the left, no problem. Opens up the well, Tetris for Tommy, 831, and a Tetris from Mark, 813. So only 18,000 points back. It's actually very, very close. As we head towards level 29, the first kill screen. And Mark, oh, getting up high, needs the long bar, gets the long bar for the Tetris, 844. Mark having to take a few burns, that long bar is not usable. 867 to 849. Mark is so close behind Tommy, breathing down Tommy's neck. And Tommy having to take some more burns here. And Mark is actually in the lead temporarily before Tommy knocks down that Tetris. And is going to take the lead right back for a split second. But 939 here for Tommy, 917 for Mark. Mark set up for another Tetris here on level 26. And there's a Tetris from Mark, 950 in the lead by 10,000 points. But Tommy stacking clean now, 974, one away from the max out. Tetris from Mark, 985. Oh, and Tommy in a little bit of a situation as we head into level 28, but it's going to open the well. And there's a Tetris for Tommy with the max out. Mark also with the max out, 821 for Mark, 815 for Tommy. And there's another Tetris for Mark, 856. Mark praying for an instant 29 top out from Tommy, but we're going to see what happens. There's a Tetris into the kill screen for Mark, A95. Looking for one more line with a long bar. There it is, A96 top out for Mark. So Tommy on the kill screen needs A97. And can line this out, but definitely a very strong performance from Mark in that game number 4. As Tommy stays very calm and collected, going in deep into level 29. Amazing game from the DAS player Mark. Definitely one of the strongest DAS players in the world. And the 1.1 there for Tommy, that's going to do it. Tommy's going to move on to round 2 to face one of Neco or Elle. So GG Tommy, dropping a game. So, not the perfect sweep that he probably was looking for, but GG's nonetheless. Very strong game from Mark. Mark should be proud, absolutely. You can never be ashamed of a performance like that against a top player. And we'll let Tommy play this one out as I sort out this next one. Oh, Tommy gonna hang the bar there. B98 for Tommy. You'd say that's a natural top out. But yes, GG's. So match number 2, game number 1 of the Lavender bracket, Neco versus Elle. Who's going to go on to face Tommy in round 2? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Valid username 16 with the follow. I'm sure valid username was already followed. There's no way they were not followed already. That's impossible. Oh my god, what's happening here? Why is Neco not started? Neco? Shall we allow that, guys? What do you guys think? I'm sure it's fine. That was a weird stream delay. valid username has never actually followed before this. That looked like stream delay? Probably was stream delay. Because he also took quite a while to get ready as well. We'll refresh it after the game because I don't want to mess with the VOD. Or should I refresh it now? But there'll be an ad. I don't wanna have to watch an ad because that would be bad. Because Neco has ads. These Tetris players are getting too famous, man. The worst player Tommy has ever lost to is Corion. That is a crazy statement to make. It just goes to show you how good Tommy is, that he never loses against people worse than him. He's very consistent. Alright, Neco up high to start here. 98,000. So there's a Tetris for Neco, 121. Elle at 209. Taking a triple there, Neco, maybe accidentally. I mean, the line count's only 5 now, so it's actually fine. Elle filling in that long bar dependency instead of going for the Tetris, which usually is a good option, depending on how high on the stack you are. And in 2021, when Tommy lost to Corion, Corion was like probably second in the world too. So that was peak Corion when Tommy lost to Corion. I believe that was Tommy's first ever Masters event too. Tommy lost to Dog and Corion in the Masters event before winning the Masters event. Yeah, Tommy was a very interesting character at the start because no one knew who he was. He just came up and everyone thought... I feel like people probably thought he was cheating. But no, Tommy's legit. Is as legit as it gets. Elle in a bit of a mess. With a long bar dependency in the board. Tetris there for Neco, 267. Elle is in fact one of 4 people outside of that group to ever take Tommy to a decider. You know who one of the other ones are? It's me, yours truly. I took Tommy to the decider too. But I also got reverse swept, so it's probably worse. 313 to Neco and 304 for Elle. No one asked, I know. But I'm just fueling my own ego. Who? Who asked? I got there before you, Teba, so unlucky. 359 for Neco, taking the lead. 330 for Elle with a Tetris there to go to 353. Serious Song, thanks for the follow. On Twitch. Daniel, do you have a banana shirt? Do I have a banana shirt? No, I do not. Why, are you gonna buy me one, Kingsman? 410 for Neco, 421 for Elle. Another Tetris for Elle to take the lead, 444, but Neco is anywhere from 5 to 9 lines behind at the moment. So Neco with the pace advantage, Elle with the real-time score advantage. Oh, and Neco, he misdrops there, hanging the long bars. He tried to shake off his arm or something. And then missed the tuck of the T, so gonna slow Neco down just a little bit. Cat's getting me a banana shirt. Just want to make sure you don't have it already. Right, I see. Oh, and Elle, this is not looking too good. Hanging the long bar on the left, and that could be a problem. Can she get something over to that left-hand side? Needs an L piece, ideally. Oh, gets the Z piece over. Why am I saying a Z piece? But this is way too high, and Elle tops out at 475. And Neco, that single was good. Get number 1, GG. Why did I say Z piece? What is wrong with me? I'm actually being Americanized because of all these Americans in Tetris. Alright, let me try and refresh Neco and hopefully it's fine. Yeah, Neco looks very delayed, so.
Oh yeah.
So game number 2, let's get it counted down in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. This will be a legendary battle. But he's just a panda, what's he gonna do? Is it on you? What? Alright. Now it looks like Neco's stream is less delayed, so that's good news. They also have the same pieces, which is also good. Opening up with 2 Tetrises and 12 pushdown points for Elle. Neco with 2 Tetrises and 2 burns. Wushu finger hold, and she is finished. That is so bonkers. Alright, 69,000 for Neco. Elle at 91,000. Why is Elle competing against Kung Fu Panda? Because why not? Is it tie or tire when it comes to wheels? T-Y-I. Tire with a Y or tire with an I? Tire with an I is when you are starting to get tired. Tire with a Y. It's the tire that's on your car, right? Go Elle, go Elle. There's lots of Elle supporters in chat. Nice OJ there. Didn't go for the key tuck because it would have prevented the double well. A nice square tucks out there for Neco with a Tetris. Go to 167. To Elle's 187 with a Tetris there to get to 210. Double well. Double L. Got a root for my countrymen. Oh yes, Kuroma is Korean, right? And Elle is also Korean. Is it half Korean or 100% Korean or 200% Korean? Tyre is a city in Lebanon. Really? I did not know that. I'm actually terrible with like cities. But then is that a well-known city in Lebanon? Actually, I probably don't know what the capital of Lebanon is either. Tetris there for Elle, Tetris for Neco, 240 to 280 to Elle, maintaining about the 2 Tetris lead. Is it Beirut? Is that what it is? Oh, it might be actually, I think that sounds right, yeah. It is Beirut. Vitz there for Neco. Actually had an opportunity to set up another Vitz through that S piece, but threw it to the left side instead. Tetris for Elle. 349. You don't know what these tires and tires are. We call them shoes. What? You called car wheels shoes? Interesting. Neco with a bit of an interesting S drop there. Looked like a double flip, if I ever saw one. Neco also hanging a long bar on the left side. Let's see what he does here, because that center's looking a bit interesting. Oh, nice spuck of the T there for Elle. Neco gonna try and bring this down. Should be able to do so. Not in any danger of topping out. T-spin hit there for Neco. Going back to Tetrio roots. And he's brought it all the way down. 372 for Neco, 448 for Elle. Neco, as we've mentioned before, very good at invisible kill screen. Played many Tetrio games, very experienced in that field. And Elle, keyboard tapper, almost always has been before she played on console for CCWC 2022 and 2023. Hasn't played in the regular Masters event for a while now. I think it's probably been 2 years nearly. I think her most notable matchup was probably against Tristar, taking him out in a decider, I believe, a few years ago. And also took out Moya from the competition. The Very special tapper. Very special tapping technique. So yeah, Elle, very strong player, taken out some big opponents in the past. But you know, there's always a danger of being left behind when you stick to what you know and stick with tapping. Especially when rolling started becoming the dominant playstyle. And Elle never switched. But of course, Elle, very strong pace at the moment, 591, looking to enter level 19 with a 600,000 transition. Also has one of the best 18s around. If you look at the spreadsheet, stats 615 transition for Elle. And Neco 562. Tetris there for Elle. Nice key tuck there, and a T-tuck set. Oh, missing the T-tuck. Oh, and Neco hanging a long bar on the right. So both players in a little bit of trouble. Neco getting the S piece over to the left side. And Elle also in a dig. Nice J piece there for Elle to bring this down. Neco looking for an L piece that gets a long bar instead. And has opened up the well. Both players opening up the well at the same time. Neco knocks down the Tetris 597. Elle with a Tetris 676. And another Tetris for Neco 674, filling in that J dependency with the long bar. And a Tetris for Elle 706. So in the lead by about 80,000 points. Neco looking to claw this one back. Some very clean stacking on Elle's side. And another Tetris. J dependent before she can get Tetris ready. Oh, a nice T placement to allow that long bar to clear it out. Neco missing the 5-step of the L piece. To the left side, gets to the long bar over for a triple. Now needs a long bar over to the left side. Gets the J over. Neco. Oh. He's going to get that bar over. Elle with a beautiful long bar flat there. Looking for L's and J's. Gets the L. Oh, and covers the J dependency. Yes, the J shows up. Looking for another J piece. And didn't go with the Z double that time. I don't know why I'm saying Z. Neco set up for a column 8 Tetris. Oh, and Elle hangs the L piece on the left. Ironic, isn't it? But that's going to be a top out of 777 for Elle. And Neco in a Chasedown, small one. And he's 778. Oh, it's not over yet though. Taking some smart doubles. There's a Tetris for Neco 778, and that's gonna do it. Neco up 2 games to none. So game number 3. Let's get this counted down in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Kevinoku says every boy type 3. Everybody type 3 to bully Daniel, and then no one said it. So know your place, Teba. Alright. Elle with a standard 12 pushdown points. It's becoming a standard nowadays. I think Elle's pushdown 12 pushdown points every single time, actually. Alright. With a bit of burning to do here, early doors. Nice long bar flat. Elle with some amazing long bar flat placements the past couple games. There's a Tetris for Elle, 79,000. Neco with a small lead, 97,000. Aki bars there, bar in column 9 to get Tetris ready. Thought to be a pretty aggressive placement, but when you're low down on 18, it's absolutely fine. I was actually taking the lead there with the Tetris, but Neco takes it right back, and Neco setting up a delayed Vitz. Let's see if he gets it. There it is, there's a Vitz there for Neco. Oh, and come back to bite him, but he gets another long bar for a Tetris. 165 for Neco. Elle at 170. Neco is going to take the lead of the Tetris, but Elle takes it right back with another one. 193. Neco has a bit of a long bar dependency. He's going to take the triple with a long bar. And is now ready. Oh, never mind. He was only a triple. But Elle, if he misdrops that S piece low down on the board, is going to be a problem. Neco is also dealing with the situation. Got a bunch of square pieces in the center of the board, which is not ideal. Cobra, hello. Elle cannot afford to early top here because that will be the end of her Mega Masters run for 2024. Both players looking to try and stay alive at the moment. Elle's going to get out of this first. And we'll take the lead with the Tetris. If you can see the... Oh, look at that! Beautiful key-tuck setup there from Elle. And there's a Tetris for Elle to take the lead, 230. And Elle set up for another Tetris. Meanwhile, Neco's still burning midway up the board on level 18. Gonna take a triple. Now has a dirty well set up. There's a Tetris and has another Tetris well buried underneath 3 lines of garbage. And looking to set up. Oh, and Elle in a bit of a situation once again. Good adjustment for that long bar. Oh, but a lot of... Oh, and Neco up so high right now. Long bar dependent. This is dangerous. Oh, and he misses a square, and Neco is the next person to early top out in the Mega Masters event. 250, and Elle is good for game number 3. GG. What's the pot at right now? I can tell you what the pot is at right now. It is at $11,010. If you want to help contribute, there is a link in the description, ctm.gg/Matcherino. And then if you're on Twitch, !Matcherino will give you the link. Alright, both players are ready. So, let's get game number 4 counted down in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hey Dan, how are y'all? God. I actually hate that word. It's actually like painful for me to hear it unironically. When people say y'all. And now you're gonna say it more in chat because that's how human brains work. Francisco_Castro, the $1.11 contribution. So we are now at $11,011.11. So thank you very much for the contribution. It is much appreciated. Now we need someone to donate $100, and then we'll be at 111111. And who doesn't want to see that? Y'all is a great word. I am inclined to disagree with you. It's gonna be like my most said word on this stream now, just because I said I dislike it. You dislike something? Let me tell you why you are wrong. Tetris for Elle, 118. Very strong start here by Elle, which you've come to expect now. Very formidable player on level 18. Neco at 104. If my maths is correct, maths with an S by the way, I think there's a less than 0.05% chance of getting 57 squares in that many pieces. I'm not going to fact check you because I have no idea if that's right or not. $150 for Neco, 173 for... No, wait, 173 for Neco, 210 for Elle. Shall be satisfied with a $2.22 contribution. Thank you very much, Shelby. Definitely one of the GOATs. one of the reasons why the prize pools are as big as they are. And a great supporter of monthly Tetris. So we are now at $11,013.33. So thank you very much, Shelby. $241 for Neco. $262 for Elle. Actually, Neco taking a lead there. Oh, and Elle moving the J to the right hand side so she can keep that well open before the Tetris. Yeah, we do have a plural for you. We just say use with an S. So instead of saying what y'all doing, we'll just say what are yous doing. Yeah. Maybe that's more of a London thing though. I don't know. Oh, and Neco up so high. A bunch of squares when he didn't want them. Needed a long bar right now and gets the long bar into column 3 there. This is still pretty dangerous though. Oh, and Spires just king bars and drops another long bar in there, but gets another long bar. And is he gonna survive this? Get another long bar. So many bars coming in clutch for Neco. How did that even happen? And Neco's maybe gonna survive this. How did that even happen? Neco getting the bail of the century right there. That needs to go in the highlight reel for sure. Oh my goodness. And Neco is gonna open up the well. A sigh of relief on Neco's face. Tetris for Neco 357. Learning from Portal, from Panic Portal, but he definitely didn't panic there as he gets another Tetris to go to 403. 434 for Elle, and I'm pretty sure Elle watched that in disbelief. Yeah, that definitely deserves a round of applause from Neco. So, you watching at home, yous watching at home, stand up and applaud that effort. That was incredible. Tetris for Elle, 480. And another Tetris for Elle, 503. So, looking good for... Is this another 600k possible? No, I don't think so. We'll be just shy of 600k, I think. This is what, 3 more Tetrises? Use makes me think of the Mafia. Now Use can't leave. Tiggy didn't do winner scene. Ah, winner scene's not that important. I'm not gonna do an Italian a stereotypical Mafia accent because that's might look bad. 523 on level 19 here for Neco. 597 transition for Elle, so another very strong level 18 from Elle. Let's see if she can keep it up in the post 19 because we've had some trouble on level 19. Lots of top outs pre-kill screen, so hopefully we get a good one here. Neco, a messy Centaur setup, but gets the Centaur dirty Tetris. It's going to bring this down slowly but surely, so going to be a lot of burning here for Neco. Elle setting up for a left well, looks like. Welcome back, Cat, by the way. Nice to have you back. 651 for Elle, covering the well as the long bar shows up, which is just typical. Going Z flat on the left side. Another bar coming at a bad time, and another bar coming at a bad time. And finally a bar comes at the right time for Elle. 682, that left L Tetris. Neco looking for an L or J. Now looking for the L piece. Gets the L to open the well there. And a nice square. And would like another square or a flat piece. There it is. And Neco has the well open and gets the long bar for the Tetris. 601. So over 100,000 points behind Elle right now. And Elle stacking so clean. 748 for Elle. 609 on level 23 for Neco. In not great parity on Neco's side. Looking for a T piece, but it's just getting Z pieces, so he's just continuing to put a piece like a Mino on top of that hole in column 3. Oh, and kind of missed roll there, kind of lost roll for a second. He didn't get that J over to the left, I wasn't ready for it. And Elle stacking so clean, it's over 200,000 points ahead, and Neco hangs a long bar on the left. Can still get another one over, but a long bar has to show up for him to get it over. Gets the long bar over for a double flips a T and hangs the long bar on the left and hangs another long bar on the left, and Neco is done. And Elle has managed to force a decider at 910,000 level 25 and is one game away from completing a reverse sweep over Neco. Elle on a good game here as well, so feel free to play this one out. Oh, never mind. Unlucky. But still a good game nonetheless. 9:45 on 26. Here we go, let's count this one down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris, and shall be satisfied with a $4.44 contribution to the prize pool. Once again, thank you very much. We're now at $11,017.87 in the Matcherino. So it goes up ever so slightly every single stream, and it's just incredible to see it just keep going up. We love to see it. Tetris for Elle, 47,000 to start. Looking for that 1.5 into 29. Inspired by the Dangler. It's Dangler Day? Yeah, Elle's already thrown away the 1.5 into level 29. I think it's actually ridiculous that Dangler got 1.5 into level 29. That's like 99% Tetris rate or something stupid like that. Okay, 98,000 for Neco, and a Tetris for Neco to get a 121. Tetris for Elle, 141. Dangler in reverse. Burrito Dad. Very nice. Can you put Homie Bear in chat? I like that emote. Neco. Oh no. Needs something for that left side. That's square. Oh no. Come on, Neco. Give him the bar game. There's the bar for Neco. And a beautiful J piece. Oh wait, Dangler, was your game perfect max out? I haven't actually watched it yet. Oh my god, Neco missing the square to the left. Gets a long bar over. Gets the L. Gets a J to the left. Oh my god, Neco. Neco. Giving the bar. There it is. And Neco survives. 212. The script is written. He's not early topping out in the decider to avoid a reverse sweep. Neco's had some insane level 18 survival in this set. He dropped about 4 long bars in columns 4 and 6. 15 rows high and didn't top out. Elle, 315 through 71 lines, so a strong pace from her. 261 for Neco, so a solid pace from him too. Almost another upset. A seeding upset this would potentially be if Elle were to complete this. And Neco, maybe the viewers don't really know much about Neco, but Neco is definitely up and coming. He plays in Division 2, I think, in Classic Tetris League. He's definitely on the rise. Yeah, Dengler is coming up with some incredible paces. Even YouTube are aware of it now. YouTube. Not YouTube, sorry. That's what the British getting the better of me. Yeah, he's second in Div 2. Yeah, so he's in the running for Div 1 next season if he wins his playoff match. Yeah, 1.7 PB, very strong. Yeah, I restreamed him not too long ago, so I'm definitely aware. Neco is misdropping because he thinks there are pieces in the blank spaces due to playing too much invisible Tetris. You have a point. He plays better on invisible than visible Tetris, so maybe he should just play level 18 on invisible and then he'd do better. I wonder how that would end up. Use tube? Real? Alright, Neco is gonna need some 19 and 29, maybe 29 magic here, because he is 150,000 points behind, and also 8 lines ahead. Elle at 549, still with about 3 Tetrises to go. Another Tetris at Elle, 572. Looking for another 600k transition here for Elle, yeah. Goes to show why Elle is so high on the leaderboard for lifetime 19 transition scores. Then another Tetris, 596 for Elle, with 1 Tetris available with no burns. Oh, it's not going to get the 600k, 597 for Elle, 471 for Neco. Alex T in the YouTube chat, what's up? Yeah, discipline to not just throw the stack for another season. Oh, and Neco! Oh no, Neco! Needs another long bar. If he's gonna survive this, gets a long bar over. But hangs the Z piece on the left. And that's gonna be it for Neco. And Elle's gonna complete the reverse sweep. That's gonna be it. GG. And Elle's done it. Neco's finished at 474. And Elle moves on to round 2 of the Mega Masters. So, despite Neco's best efforts, his Mega Masters debut, his Masters event debut, I'm sure we'll be seeing much more of him. Very incredible effort, nonetheless. GG. Sure, this isn't Neco's career-ending match. And Elle paused, so is now disqualified. So I guess Neco's going through. But we'll give Elle her heart a dot. You know, on OBS, these. Oh, that. What? Why is that not doing anything? That's weird. This should be this. There you go. It was the wrong file. Nice. Yeah, so Marfram, you can decide what you want to do with that. Pause and then continuing to play. Alright, we'll let Elle continue that one. Congratulations. Marfram's going to be so mad, and it's quite funny. Super chat from Alex T, $4.99 US, rooting for Alex T to win this bracket. What was Elle's qual? Elle's qual was 1.123, average of 3. Alright, we have a ready from both players, so round 2 between Tommy, NTG, and Elle. Here we go, game number 1 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. She's taken him to decide it before, she's gonna do it again, and this time she's gonna win. We'll see what happens. Anything can happen in the world of classic Tetris. Open up the prediction. Someone do the prediction thing. Commentator leaked the script. Yes, that's exactly what's gonna happen. After reading chat, so chat was the one leaking the script. Sodium overdose. Tetris for Elle. 68,000. Perfect so far from Tommy until that burn. And there's a Tetris for Tommy. 70,000 points. He's been set up there for Elle. That was very, very good. Very, very nice setup there for Elle. We love to see things like that. Can someone do predictions, please? Are there any mods right now? It's like a decent American time. Sharky vs DanV finals. Yep. Definitely. Sharky's gonna take out Sidnev in the round 1. And not Fractal and Alex and whoever the hell is on that side of the bracket. Like, I don't want to be favorites, like, looking at favorites, but that left side of the bracket is absolutely stacked. Shall be satisfied with the $8 88 cent contribution. I'm seeing the pattern here. I am seeing the pattern. Thank you very much, Shelby, for your continued support for our tournament. We announce the prize pool now stands at, let me get it up, $11,026.75. So it is much, very, very much appreciated. I can't speak English right now. 218 for Tommy, 260 for Elle. I'm starting to get hungry, I think, so I'm like losing it a little bit. I haven't eaten since before the previous bracket started. Guys, are there actually no mods right now? Because I'm not in a position to do. There we go. There's the prediction. Elle on another 600k transition pace here, 329 through 65. So if you double that, you'll get what, basically 650 or 660 even. But Tommy actually in front by a few thousand points. Tetris for Elle, 376, and another Tetris for Elle, 399. Tommy with a bunch of S pieces on that right side. They're gonna have to clear that out before he's able to start scoring again. One more burn will do the trick. Oh, and decided to open the well with the Z piece there. One burn solved. Tetris for Tommy, 405. Just put your bets in. Tommy or Elle. Tetris there for Tommy, 430. 448 for Elle, so because of that slight slowdown from Tommy, Elle's managed to take advantage just ever so slightly. Looking for a bar now, it's not showing up, a bit of a drought here. But there's the bar for Elle and a Tetris, 476, and a Tetris for Tommy, 456. So 20,000 points behind as things stand. But, you know, point leads change every second, almost. Tetris for Elle, 501 at 108. 503 through 110 for Tommy. And another Tetris for Elle. Very, very strong 18 stacking. You need to win your points back from that Somalian disaster. I think, yeah, that could be known as the disaster of the Somalian disaster, March 2024. Tetris for Tommy, 549. Looking at Jules, 600k transition, I think. 592 with 2 available for Elle. Corion with a long bar there for Elle. Tetris for Elle, 615, and another one into level 19 at 639. Off and running on 19 speed as Elle, and Tommy also transitioned with a 600 transition, 619 for Tommy, so still behind. 5 out of Tetris. It's gonna get a Tetris there to move within just 5,000 points of Elle. And another Tetris there, Simul Tetris, 669 to 674, but Tommy's gonna take the lead with that one. Oh, look at that setup there from Elle. Probably not even intentional because the piece came a bit late, but a nice tuck again on the left side from Elle. But a bunch of S pieces isn't really gonna help. But has managed to keep the well open and kept the stack clean. 684 for Elle with a Tetris to go to 712. Tommy already passed 700,000 on level 20 and gets a Tetris to go to 713. Another Tetris for Tommy, 756. Elle with a Tetris, Elle J dependent, gets the J, and would like another one. There's another J for Elle. Set up for a Tetris, both players set up. Double there from Tommy to keep the well open and the stack clean. Taking the triple, playing relatively safe, but gets the Tetris, 793. On level 22, Elle looking for a J piece, really needed one. Gets the J, gets the Tetris, 800,000 for Elle. Tommy now with a long bar dependency in column 5. See how he deals with this. Flings that Elle piece over to the left hand side. A nice S double. Awareness to take those doubles as it keeps well open. Look at that adjustment off the long bar for the Elle piece there for Tommy. Elle at 860 has about a 1.5 Tetris lead over Tommy. And a Tetris there for Elle, 891. Tommy at 860. Another Tetris for Tommy, 890 as well. We're separated by 1,000 points. But Elle covers the well with that S flat and now is in need of a long bar. Gets the long bar to open up one. A perfect Elle for the left hand side. Takes a clean skim Tetris for Elle, 929 to 924. We're rapidly approaching the kill screen, but Elle hangs that Elle piece on the left side. Diving board situation for her. Needs to bring this down, get the Tetris. And now an emergency burn needed. Look at that long bar burn. Alpha does the same thing with another Elle piece. Was that one intentional this time though? And this has allowed Tommy to take the lead. 991 to 967. Slowdown is not what Elle needs right now. Set up for a dirty Tetris. Elle burns it, but gets the dirty Tetris. A04. Max out into level 27 for Elle. A24 for Tommy on level 26. Tommy's level 27 really looks like 28, doesn't it? Tetris there for Elle. A74 is back in the lead. But it's also... oh, they have the same amount of Tetrises remaining. Elle with the left well Tetris expertly carved out into that. And now going to continue going left well until the end of the game. Trying to go no burns. Tommy's board, really dependent. Elle with a 1.1. So Tommy's behind and needs to clear this out before level 29 and has done so. And with the BO3, there's another Tetris for Elle. Looking for one more. Can't burn before the kill screen hits and gets the Tetris into level 29 at B80. And here we go, lining out on the kill screen. Tommy also with a B48 on level 29. Let's see how long Elle can survive this. Into level 30 for both players. Tommy hanging the S piece on the left side. B59 to B90. Elle tops out. B91. Tommy needs B92. Elle's cam froze. Oh yeah, looks like Elle's cam froze, but Tommy in a Chasedown needs B92. Just 20,000 points will do it. Elle is locked in. Level 32. More than line outable at this point. Very strong game there from Elle. But it's not going to be enough as Tommy chases it down. Sigh of relief from Tommy. Probably was a bit nervous there. That was a very strong game. And we'll give Tommy the first heart. That was only game 1, guys. There'll be more of that to come. Tetris there for Tommy. C54. And an intentional top out from Tommy. GG. Game number 2. Let's get it counted down in a 3, 2, 1 Tetris. I've run out of water. Use is not a thing you've ever heard in the North, but Tsugi says he thinks it's British because I remember some Scottish people on GTA we played with always said use. So maybe it's just not like a Northern England thing. There's just a gap in the middle of the country. Carl underscore Thurston with a follow. Shall be with the $17.76 contribution. Another contribution, another double. Doubling the previous contribution. So now we are at, what are we at now, guys? We're at $11,044.51. That's crazy. It's actually insane the amount of money in this prize pool. It's kind of hard to believe that us Tetris players, that we Tetris players are playing for that amount. Elle is up high, gets T to the left side, gets back-to-back long bars, so back-to-back Tetrises. And survives that situation. Pizza, ravioli, forget about it. No used belt in the UK? Yeah, unfortunately not. Come visit, just not in the summer, it's hot. Yeah, I'm already planning to go to America already because of CWC and stuff. And that is going to dent my bank account quite a little bit. Unless I win Mega Masters and also win CWC, but the chances of that happening is like 0. Oh, look at that flat bar from Elle and a Tetris for Elle. 212 to 168 from Tommy. Yeah, I'll probably go to Texas at some point, just not this year. I'm going to Pasadena for CWC, and then I'll be on the East Coast after that, immediately after that. Traveling is expensive. But I feel like I'm lucky enough to have the chance to go so many times in a year. We're still doing round of 64 and the prize pool is at over 11,000. Yes, it is pretty ridiculous. You don't know if any other Brits are coming to PRG? Oh, Portland? Oh, Elle. That S piece was kind of nasty. Takes the triple. J to the left. Tetris for Elle. 293. Maintaining a lead. And the Tetris for Tommy as well. 286 to 294 in favour of Elle. Yeah, isn't Portland just becoming a DAF tournament? So it's unlikely we will make the trip out for that. CCWC is already so expensive. I don't know how we'd be able to afford to go to the West Coast twice. Zelazawi won with a $4.99 contribution. Another contribution. This is actually incredible, guys. I struggle to believe it. We're at $11,049.50. So incredible support from you guys in the community. We love each and every one of you. You guys are amazing. Having to go to Portland for a DAS tournament sounds like some sort of scam. Probably. I don't think I'll ever be going to Portland ever again, realistically. Because the only thing that was there for me was the tournament. And there wasn't really much else. Which is why I'm really excited to go this year, just because it's LA and there's so much stuff you can do and get to, like, you know, do lots of cool things with some very cool people. What about the nice 7-Eleven that we visited? Yeah, I love going to 7-Eleven in Portland specifically, and not anywhere else in America. Yes, exactly. Oh, Elle in trouble. Got the J to the left. Definitely you. Alright. And oh my god, a massive zebra. Zebra. The $61.61 contribution. What the hell? That is insane. And now we're at $11,111.11. What a number. A massive zebra. A massive zebra. What a contribution. Insane. Okay, 506 here for Elle, transitioning sub 500k. Tommy about to transition with the next Tetris. And it's going to do it with a 598 into level 19. So Elle going to have a bit of catching up to do. She's going to want to take game number 2 off of Tommy. Nice J placement for the T piece. But now would like it. Oh, and misdrops the S piece there, and this is trouble. Needs something for that left side. It's pretty high. Gets the J piece over. Oh, but hangs the T. And that's going to be it for Elle. 536. Top out for Elle, and Tommy at 629 is good. For game number 2, GG. Was that a natural top out from Tommy? Okay, we're both ready, by the way. So game number 3, let's get it counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. If I could have a fraction of that number in the amount of money that I could have, that would be much appreciated. So if someone please don't, Elon Musk, please, Mr. Beast, please. Alright, we're underway. Game number 3. Shall we satisfy with a $35.52 contribution? And the prize pool continues to increase every few minutes or so. And now we're at $11,146.63. It's like every time someone donates, then Shelby also donates. That's what I'm seeing here. So, you know what that means you should do, guys? Exclamation mark Matcherino or exclamation mark prize pool. I didn't even know that was a command. In the Twitch chat. And YouTube, the link is in the description. dtm.gg/Matcherino if you want to type it in manually. Yes. To the power of 63. Anything to the power of 63 is going to be a pretty big number. The pi number, yeah. Five and below there from Tommy. I keep on going on Twitch chat to type in the countdown and the seed and stuff, and then forgetting to switch back to the all chat because I have them on the same panel, so I can only see one at a time. I need another monitor. Maybe I'll use Mega Masters winners for a new monitor. $211 for Tommy, $213 for Elle, so pretty close at the moment. Did Elle win 1? No, not in this set, but she did reverse sweep in round 1 against Neco. Exclamation mark Tommy? Tommy's gotta be careful. Tommy's gotta be careful. Wasn't that when he was going for back 8 back max outs when back 7 back max outs was the world record? That seems like such a long time ago now, doesn't it? How time flies. 3 years ago, well, nearly 4 years ago, I started playing this game, and rolling wasn't even a thing yet. And now I am a roller. Crazy how time works. I'm also commentating on monthly Tetris, which I never thought I would do too. And this is surreal. When I started playing NES Tetris, I was 1.3 million points away from the world record. After almost 3 years of practice and grinding, I'm 15 million points away from the world record. The power of hard work and practice. Exactly. Yeah, why practice? You're just getting further and further away from the world record anyway. PS Vita? Funny that you should mention that. I actually played NES Tetris on a PS Vita. Gunter has a NES Tetris on the PS Vita, and I played it, and I tried tapping on it, and like rolling on it, and it was really difficult, but the D-pad felt like quite nice actually. If you could get it stencil ready, then I didn't see why you wouldn't be able to use it. You played it for 2 hours trying to max. I think I played it for about 30 minutes and got 100k. It was really difficult. I don't know why it was so hard. Tetris for Elle 520, looking for another 600k transition score. I don't think Tommy will be able to get it though. I think no burns for 600k transition. But there's the burn. And it looks like 600k is dead for Elle. But it's still going to be able to get a very strong 500k transition. Most likely will be higher than Tommy's. There's just no bars! No J piece. Needs a J piece Elle. Now in need of an L. Gets the L. And hangs the Z piece on the left, and Elle tops out of 531. And Tommy just needs a couple of Tetrises. What a horrible sequence at that height. Very frustrating. Tetris, and one more will do it for Tommy, and is free to line this one out. But a valiant effort from Elle. Did well to get to this point, having to reverse sweep in round 1. But Tommy too strong to be reverse swept or even to have a game taken off him. Shall be satisfied with a $71.04 contribution. We're at $11, $11,000, 217, $11,217.67. Absolutely incredible. Is the prediction? Oh, the prediction ended now. Yeah. So shall be satisfied. Thank you very much for the contributions, and everybody else with the contributions too. I can't list you all because I don't have the website up, but GG, Tommy is your winner. I don't know if this winner scene is set up. Yeah, it kind of is. There you go. There's Tommy, your winner. GG, Tommy. My voice is probably, like, the audio is probably different now, but oh well, who cares, it's fine. A good game from Tommy.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.